Under the crimson skies of yesterday's goodbye, quiet shadows dance on these old barroom walls. Whiskey breath in the dress of twilight blue. My heart beats rhythms in the dim candlelight. Oh, I'm dancing with love through time at dusk. Each step a story lost in the wind's gentle hush. Ghosts of your touch linger like a haunting melody. Love's old song plays on, but you're dancing far from me. The clock ticked on, the seasons turned to rain. Your laughter's echo faded, leaving only pain. Echoes of our summer love under those amber lights. Now I sway alone and trapped by endless nights. Yes, I'm dancing with love through time at dusk. Each turn a chapter ends in twilight's tender brush. Ghosts of your smile drifting like a somber reverie. Our music lives on, but you're dancing beyond my reach. A sip of sorrow from the glass of the past. Reflections shimmer in the eyes that once laughed. Here in the silence where our song softly plays, I find the courage to dance through the pain. Still, I'm dancing with love through time at dusk, hand in hand with memories in the falling dusk. Whispers of the night hold me as if you're near, dancing through shadows. I let go of my fear. Love's old tune lingers as night gives way to day. In the dance of the dusk, love never truly fades away. In the flicker of a lone candle's light, walls will whisper secrets of a stormy night. My glass reflects a ghost in smoky tones, sitting here in the shadows, drinking all alone. The clock ticks like soft thunder, pacing slow, mourning with me what the world will never know. On the edge of very truth, here I stand, holding heartache in my trembling hand, drifting on shiver down my spine. On the edge of buried truths, your truths and mine. You promise forever under the neon glow, but shadows stretch where your lies began to grow. The music stopped, but that beat, it bled and blurred in the echo of the sweet lies that I heard. Now the whiskey burns just right down to my core, a numbing balm for the dreams that are no more. On the edge of buried truths, here I stand, holding heartache in my trembling hand, drifting on memories like fallen leaves, singing blue as the sky. My soul believes every note, a shiver down my spine. On the edge of buried truth, your truths and mine. Oh, how the rain speaks your name against my window, and the night, it carries the scent of our long ago. In the darkness, I find an old painful tune, dancing alone, swaying under the moon. On the edge of buried truths, softly I confess, in the silence of the night, I loved you no less. Echoes of a once and what can never be, leave their marks like whispers on the sea. Every note, a shiver, every tear, a sign. On the edge of buried truths, alone with mine, fading out like a candle's last burning light. In a dim lit room where whispers dance, on the walls shadows mimic our last embrace. The scent of whiskey lingers like your perfume, every corner filled, yet still there's empty space in the arms of my fire. Now no more. Gone the warmth, the blaze we swore would never die. Just cold echoes of a heart that beats no more for me in the arms of my fire. Now more. Do you recall love, love, that rainy midnight but morning found us with cold, sober eyes. The storm outside, less fierce than our goodbyes. In the arms of my fire, now no more. Gone the warmth, the blaze we swore would never die. Just cold echoes of a heart that beats no more for me. In the arms of my fire, now no more. Now I sit nursing a glass filled with the past, where memories swirl in the amber depths, and each sip burns less than the ache of your ghost, fading yet so vivid among the bar smoky breaths. In the arms of my fire, now silent, now dim, where love once lived, now shadows skim. This heart holds on to the heat of what's no more. In the arms of my fire, extinguish a door. Still I linger in the quiet afterglow. In the arms of my fire, now no more. High in the dim light of a candle, where shadow starts to play, I sipped on amber whiskey, watched the night turn into day. With every tick that echoed in that quiet hollow room, my heart sat there recalling the love we once consumed. When I saw love through time alone, the silent spoken tone, so no, my soul a tapestry undone in the echoes of what we'd begun. Your ghost, it dances softly on the edges of my mind, in the swirling smoke of memories that you left behind. A laughter lost in the wind, the touch faded with grace, each moment now a relic I can't ever replace. When I saw love through time alone, the silent spoken tone, so known, my soul a tapestry undone in the echoes of what we'd begun. Oh, the rain cries just like I do on the wind each drop a note in the melody of an old lost fight. The streets lay quiet, whispering the stories of before, when love was just a promise, not a closing door. When I saw love through time alone, a heart learns to make peace with the unknown, drifting like a leaf serenely blown in the gentle arms of dusk, softly, slowly grown. When I saw love, when I saw love through time alone. In the dim light of a candle's flicker, shadows play on worn-out walls, echoes of footsteps in the hallway. Every creak a story calls, pouring whiskey like it's medicine to dull the edges of the night. Each drop a mirror to my solitude in the silent, smoky plight. Oh, I'm writing letters to memories of you still, on paper aged like autumn leaves in ink that time can't kill. Your ghost, it lingers in the corners, in the air I breathe. These letters to memories are all you left for me. The clock stopped ticking the day you walked out that old rusty door. The sky cried heavy, relentless rain as my heart sank to the floor. Now the dust settles on your pictures, but not all make inside. I'm trapped in yesterday's embrace, where your promises reside. Oh, I'm writing letters to memories of you still, on paper aged like autumn leaves in ink that time can't kill. Your ghost, it lingers in the corners, in the air I breathe. These letters to memories are all you left for me. In this quiet room where whispers turn to screams, I find solace in the thought you visit in my dreams. But morning breaks cruelly with the truth and harsh daylight. Those dreams are phantoms fading, gone with the night. Still I'm writing letters to memories of you, with each word a whispered prayer that somehow you knew. In the soft echo of my pen, I find a bittersweet release. These letters to memories are my love, my peace. empty bar where shadows mingle like forgotten stars. I sipped on sorrow, thick as molasses, each glass a mirror to my heart's deep passes. Soft jazz bleeding from a corner saxophone. That night I saw unshaken love alone. Oh, the weight of untouched dreams in my hands feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sands. Unshaken love, you stood so tall and still, while I, the tempest, could neither break nor chill. In your silent strength, my fragility shone when I saw unshaken love alone. The laughter rang out, but it didn't touch my soul. Echoes of a life that once felt whole. You were my anchor in the fiercest storm, but now the cold has taken form. By your unyielding calm, my fears were grown. Under the watch of unshaken love alone. Oh, the weight of untouched dreams in my head feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sands. Unshaken love, you stood so tall and still, while I, the tempest, could neither break nor chill. In your silent strength, my fragility shone when I saw unshaken love alone. Here in the whispers of the smoky room, I trace the ghost of what once was in bloom. Your unshaken love, a monument of stone in my shaken life, forever unknown. Will this heart always wander, forever roam, caught in the memory of unshaken love alone? Oh, the weight of touched dreams in my hand feels like the quiet sea meeting endless sands. Unshaken love, now just a chilling tone in the ballad of those who've loved and gone. Yet in these echoes, your strength forever shone when I saw unshaken love alone.
Dim light on a corner stage, shadows weave through the room. Velvet curtains whisper tales as my heart sings the blues. There's an echo in my glass, a reflection of the moon. Each sip, cold and sharp, tastes like memories too soon. Oh, behind the farewell in blue, where my tears merge with rain, love lost to the night, leaving nothing but pain. Hear my voice crackle through the sorrow like a flame. 36 steps from your door, where nothing remains. We dance through whispered dreams under stars that now seem cruel. Laughter turned to silence and warmth faded too. Your shadow slips through my fingers like sand in the breeze. A love that promised forever, now just a tease. Oh, behind the farewell in blue, where my tears merge with rain, love lost to the night, leaving nothing but pain. Hear my voice crackle through the sorrow like a flame. 36 steps from your door, where nothing remains. In the quiet of the bar, I find your ghost in the smoke, lingering on the piano in every note that spoke. Your goodbyes are broken records spinning round in my head. In the heart of the night, I lie awake in our empty bed. Behind the farewell in blue, where my world fell apart, every note of this blues strums the pain in my heart. Just a voice in the midnight trying to reclaim the life, the love lost in your name. Just 36 steps to the echo of your name. In the corner booth, under the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, velvet shadows dance on the walls of this old jazz bar low. A glass of whiskey clasped in hands where secrets sleep, eyes half closed in the heart of night where whispers keep. Oh, these whispers of buried truth wrapped in hues of blue. Every note a story, a scar, dream broken in two, swaying to the rhythms of silence that night imbues. Love's gentle ghost in my ear sings the blues. Once we danced on cobbled streets that glisten with rain. Your laughter mingled with mine, a sweet refrain. Then came the storm, how it changed your gaze, left me in the echoes of our brighter days. Oh, these whispers of buried truth, wrapped in hues of blue. Every note a story scar, a dream broken in two, sway into the rhythms of silence that night imbues. Love's gentle ghost in my ear sings the blues. Now I hold on to the ghost of your smile in the dim light, finding solace in the depths of this endless night. Candle flickers as memories play on worn piano keys, each note a whispered plea, carried on the breeze. Oh, these whispers of buried truths, wrapped in hues of blue. Soft and slow they weave through the cracks of the venue, a quiet surrender to the stories the heart once knew. In the hush, love's last echo, forever in blue. In the flicker of a lone candle's light, in a room where the past ain't sleeping tight, I pour whiskey like the rain pours the night on pages stained with what I didn't write. My heart hums low, a blues born of your ghost. In the smoke and shadows you haunt me the most. Oh, I'm sending letters to smoke and shadows tonight, burning words you'll never read in the dim bar light. My soul's draped in velvet sorrow, singing through the plight, each note a teardrop in the stillness of the night. We danced once under a moon that knew our names. Now I'm swaying alone, nursing the flames. You left with the dawn, no reason spelled, just echoes in the corners where laughter once dwelled. Now every glass clinks like a whisper of what changed, in a world where my heart's estranged. Oh, I'm sending letters to smoke and shadow,
Remember how the rain sounded on the old tin roof as we promised forever. Oh, we were the blue, but seasons turned and so did you. Left me with memories and mornings of dew. Now I trace our story in the midst of my sighs. A tale too wet to burn, too fiery to cry. So I'm sending letters to smoke and shadows tonight, burning words you'll never see under the moon's soft light. Here in this silence, my blues softly bleed, a dance of shadows and smoke where my heartaches lead. Oh, this melody lingers like your scent in our room, a whisper of you in the candlelight's gloom. In the dim light of a whiskey bar, under the weep of a willow star, silent shadows dance on broken glass, echoes of footsteps that have passed. Hush now, listen to the rain's old song, playing soft where my heart once sung along. Candle flickers, speaks more than I dare say. Every flame a word you took away. Whispers of walked away, strong in silence, every step away. A defiance, moonlight catches tears that won't be seen, hiding of what could have been. There was love here before the fall, in the laughter that filled these haunted halls. But your words like ghosts, they slipped through cracks, left me holding on to what never lasts. Now the night wears your absence like a cloak. In the silence, your echoes of the smoke, whispers of walked away, strong in silence, every step away. A defiance, moonlight catches tears that won't be seen, hiding in the cracks of what could have been. Oh, remember us on the edge of dawn, promises as frail as a whispered song. Your goodbye, a shadow on my lip, a taste of regret, a lingering sip. Now I find comfort where the shadows lie, in the quiet, a solace as I sigh. Whispers of walked away, strong in silence, echoes fading in my heart's defiance. Underneath the stars that still deceive, I weave the memories you left me to grieve. Softly, softly, they fade but never die in the whispers of silence. I found my cry.
In the corner booth of a smoke-filled room, rust on the piano, tales hung in tune. The candlelight flickers, shadow consumed. My heart spills in letters scented with gloom. Each word a whisper, the night my cocoon. Oh, these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink leads my sorrow, because loving you is a lonely sky after the rain, a haunting echo, a soft refrain. My heart knows the dance of your ghostly view. We laughed 'neath the moon, we cried under stars. You promised forever, now here we are. The whiskey can't drown the sound of your car, driving away, leaving ajar the door to my soul. Now you're so far. Oh, these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink bleeds my sorrow, because loving you is a lonely sky after the rain, a haunting echo, a soft refrain. My heart knows the dance of your ghostly view. Remember the nights our shadows would blend like whispers of smoke. Where did they end? Now I'm holding memories time won't mend. In the silence my bruised heart sends these blue ink letters. I'll write and contend. So these letters, I'll survive you in blue. Ink bleeds my sorrow, each word so true. In the quiet echo of my soft refrain, a candle burns out in the morning's new gain. The letters keep saying, I loved you, I loved you. The soft fade of blue. I'll survive loving you. coating in, heartbeat under my skin, singing soft and low, oh, in these silent echoes, how the longing grows. We danced through storms, our laughter in the air, till the music stopped and your eyes turning cold. Now the chair where you sat remains just an empty glare. In the whiskey glass, reflections of a love once spoke. Here comes the whispers of memories of you again, sailing on a smoke ring, caught in the wind, heartbeat under my skin, singing soft and low, oh, in these silent echoes, how the longing grows. I hear your voice, a distant serenade over time, a bittersweet symphony played on worn out strings. In the mirror, your shadow in the glass, your eye, all these quiet rooms know everything. Here comes the whispers of memories of you again, sailing on a smoke ring, caught in yesterday's wind, heartbeat under my skin. Now a whispering goes in the candlelight's flicker. It's your memory I hold. Whispers of memories in the silence we toast. Beneath the flicker of a lone street lamp's glow, the midnight whispers what the heartstrings know. Cobalt shadows drape the corners of my mind, where the memory of us lingers undefined. A smoky bar, the clink of ice and glass, where love once lit now dims with each hour past. Standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop a melody, every silence sustained, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Once laughter filled our nights, poured like wine. Your eyes, stars in my sky, ceaselessly would shine. But time, that thief, whispered truths we couldn't bear, the bitter notes of a ballad, of a love that would end. Now I nurse the whiskey, but it doesn't ease the ache of dreams we built that morning's light had to take. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, feeling the ghost of your touch in the rain. Every drop of melody, every silence sustained, on the edge of unshaken love, where nothing remains. Here in the quiet, your goodbye still echoes, a slow dance of shadows, a crescendo of woes. And I wonder if the moon cries in the sea, if her tears are as salty, as bitter as mine be. I'm standing on the edge of unshaken love again, an echo of forever fading into the wind. So I'll hold on to the night, let it cover my pain, on the edge of unshaken love, where love was my refrain. Softly, slowly letting go as the night wanes. Underneath the halo of a dim street lamp, shadows dancing slow on the rain-soaked ramp. I'm holding on to whispers of a time gone by, in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. I sigh, blue, oh so blue, like the heart when it's bleeding. Memories hold me tight as my soul goes on pleading. Each faded edge, a testament of love once true, in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. Once laughter filled the air, now it's just the smoke hanging around like the promises we used to evoke. Your ghost in every corner of this worn out room. What once was our sweet melody, now just a glue. So blue, like the heart when it's bleeding. Memories hold me tight as my soul goes on pleading. Each faded edge, a testament of love once true, in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. Oh, the clock ticks on, but my time stands still. In whiskey whispers I seek my will. The rain taps at my window, a rhythmic sorrow's tune. Each drop a memory under the moon. Oh, so deep, swallowing my evening star, fading photograph, a silent balm for a scar. With every tear that falls, I find my peace anew in the arms of a fading photograph in blue. So blue, my love, so beautifully blue. In the twilight of a room where shadows start to climb, candle flickers casting spells, old clock keeps the time. Whispers of the velvet night, they murmur low and kind. That's when I saw nostalgia there in corners of my mind. Oh, it hit me like a drone, a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Once laughter filled these empty halls, now silence holds its reign. Your ghost, it dances through the walls in the patter of the rain. A photograph, a faded rose, the pain fresh as the stain. We were the storm that never calmed the endless aching pain. Oh, it hits me like a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory where sorrow's deeply pinned. Underneath the starless sky, my whiskey whispers low, tales of what we could have been if we hadn't let it go. Barstool prophets speak of peace, but my heart's a battleground where love's the casualty of war, in tears that know no sound. Oh, it hits me like a train on a track that's lost and gone. Melodies in minor keys where my heartstrings are drawn. Echoes of the love we had, now whispers in the wind. Every note a memory softly fading, deeply pinned. When I saw nostalgia there, it was more than just my mind. It was every piece of us that time will never find. just the corners of this rundown room. Outside, the midnight rain whispers secrets through cracked windows where old ghosts resume. Soft echoes of a jazz band playing low. Underneath the moan of an old freight train, my heart keeps time with sorrow's slow tempo, dancing alone in the arms of buried truths again. Oh, these buried truths, they hold me tighter than a lover's grasp in the dead of night. Oh, these whispered lies, they've told me, fall like whiskey burns just before the morning light. There was love here once among these dusty drapes. Laughter filled the air, not this silence that I wear. But time, she's a thief in cheap perfume and lace, stole him away, left her memories to bear. Now every sip of sorrow tastes like him. Notes of bittersweet, aged in pain. And here I sit where light is growing dim, pouring out my heart where nothing else remains. Oh, these buried truths, they hold me tighter than a lover's grasp in the dead of night. All these whispered lies, they've told me, fall like whiskey burns just before the morning light. Maybe tomorrow I'll forget his face, or how the storm inside me raged. But tonight I'm lost in a haunted place with the ghost of his embrace on this lonely stage. All these buried truths I'm finding are the hardest tales to tell beneath the moon's soft glow. And in their arms I'm winding down these paths of pain where only broken hearts will go. Oh, these buried truths forever binding, like chains of silver made from every tear I've known, dancing alone in the arms of buried truths again. Saw fade out like his love that once felt like home. In a room where shadows dance on candlelight, whiskey whispers close to the ghosts of midnight. Silent echoes fill the air, a dress unused, chairs for two, but it's just one that's bruised. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet, where my tears speak in defiance, I'm holding on to the fading whispers of you. We laughed beneath the rain, so unaware. Promises were like smoke dispersed in thin air. Your voice a distant melody I strain to hear in the silence where I hide from my fear. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, every heartbeat an echo of the love we once knew. In this quiet, where my tears speak in defiance, I'm holding on to the fading whispers of you. And oh, that last goodbye, wrapped in a sigh. Time stands still, yet moments they fly. In the mirror, a reflection of my solace, lost in the shadows of your empty palace. Here I stand on the edge of loneliness and silence, softly singing to the stars that refuse to shine. In this quiet, I find strength, I find defiance. In the stillness, your ghost gently grips mine. Fading out like the last note of our dance, on the edge of loneliness in silence, our last chance. In the dim light of a downtown bar, under a flickering neon sign, velvet shadows dance on the walls with the ghosts of you and I. A smoky haze wraps round my heart, like your arms in a last embrace. Each whispered laugh a fading spark. in this worn and lonely place. Oh, here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night clings to the cries, the clock mourns out of tune, with the silence in my eyes. My tears stain the counter where your fingers danced away the gloom, trapped in the whisper of our last prayer, on the edge of farewell in blue. Once laughter echoed under the moon, just as empty glasses cling. Bitter sweetness in every tune gave us barely time to blink. But winter whispered through the cracks, in the window panes and floors, leaving frost on our tracks, and broken locks on weathered doors. 'Cause here on the edge of farewell in blue, where the night clings to the cries, the clock mourns out of tune, with a silence in my eyes. My tears stain the counter where your fingers danced away the gloom, trapped in the whisper of our last prayer, on the edge of farewell in blue. Oh, can you hear it? The slow fade of yesterday, the song we used to play, now just a melody we threw, each note a memory decaying, in the alleyways we knew, candlelight flickering, yielding ghosts their due, still on the edge of farewell in blue, where memories refuse to die. The clock weaves out of tune as I try not to cry. One last drink to toast to lives, in the silence that ensues,
never caught in the final sigh. On the edge of farewell in blue, softly now, softly now, as the night bids adieu.
Last call echoes in a smoke-filled room. Velvet darkness trades the night for you. Empty glasses casting shadows, old and deep, underneath the whispers where my memories creep. A flicker in the gloom, your ghost in every chair, every sip of sorrow, smoke jazz in the air. Here I stand in the arms of ashes to armor and smoke, where my heart holds on to the words we never spoke. Falling like the tears mingled with whiskey I evoke. The clock's hands froze the night you walked away, leaving nothing but the cold that settled where we lay. Your promises like smoke slithered through the cracks. Now I'm draped in solitude that shadows can't unpack. The piano plays our song, notes turn to shades of blue, each chord a piercing reminder I'm here without you. Here I stand in the arms of ashes to armor and smoke, where my heart holds on to the words we never spoke, clinging to the echoes of laughter that broke, falling like the tears mingled with whiskey I evoke. Oh, the mirror shows a face years are telling, traces of a young love, our old story selling. In the quiet I confess to the shadows of my fear. Would you know me now, dear, if you were here? Still I stand in the arms of ashes, armor and smoke, softly whispering all the words we never spoke. A ghost in the laughter, a shadow in the joke, cradling my heartbreak like it's the last hope. In the arms of ashes, in the smoke. your shadows dance and flickering like my heart. An old vinyl spins a tale of who we are, slipping through my fingers. A whiskey glass sets the part. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl to my soul, where a silent word spoke. Once we danced on laughter's bright echoing floor, but time slipped through door cracks, our dreams it bore. Your ghost in the smoke, memories I can't restore. Now I sip the silence as the rain begins to pour. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl a tear that broke. Mirror to my soul, where a silent word spoke. All the mirrors cracked, reflecting fragmented blues. Each shard tells a tale of old news and bruised hues. With every note I sing the past I peruse. In the smoke, our love's last residue. Here's to the letters I wrote in the smoke, burned by the fire of a slow fading hope. Each puff a story, each swirl a tear that broke. Echoes of our love in whispers and in cold, softly fading out like smoke.